Alright, you guys, welcome back to Reed's Outdoors. Glad you guys are here. Glad you guys are watching. Glad you guys have just clicked on this video just to watch my stupid self talk. So, today, what are we going to be talking about? Well, we're going to be talking about my trail camera. Did I mispronounce that? Yeah, trail camera collection. My bad. God, I swear I'm dyslexic sometimes. But anyways, we're going to be checking out my trail camera selection. So, and speaking of trail camera selection, I'm probably going to be putting out a trail camera here in the woods probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, probably next day. I know here in the next couple of days I'm planning on putting out probably a couple trail cameras in different spots to cover a big variety of area. So, let's get to talking about my trail cameras I got, you guys. Now, I had, a fella asked me before, how many trail cameras do you have? Well, I used to have a lot, but there again, trail cameras, they wear out, they get old, and, especially the older ones, the ones that take the big batteries, they get old, they wear out quick, and they just stop working altogether. So, over the years, I probably had, oh man, I can't even tell, man. Shoot. How many trail cameras I think I've had? How many trail cameras I think I went through? Probably, I'd say I probably went over about 40, 50 trail cameras over the years. I ain't lying. Like, from them tearing up and just being old and, having to replace cameras because, every year I'm having to put out cameras, in different spots of the property where I'm going to hunt at and stuff like that. So, let's get to talking. Let's see what all the trail cameras I got. Alright, so first of all, I just picked this one up the other day. Well, actually, my father did. He picked this one up the other day. This is a Wild Game Innovation camera. Wild Game Innovation cameras are my favorite. So they do me well. They take really nice pictures, and they're not incredibly pricey like Bushnell, Moultrie, and all of them. Moultrie, they got some good cameras. Don't get me wrong. But some of them are a little pricey. But there again, there are some that are a decent price. But Wild Game Innovations cameras, they just have a good camera for the price. You really can't beat it. So here's the box that came in right here. It says $64 at Walmart. It's got 60 foot flash range, means anything within 60 feet, anything that walks in front of it that triggers the camera, it'll catch it, it'll take a picture. Now, let's see, 1 second trigger speed. Yeah, 1 second trigger speed. It means it's fast taking. It means when something walks in front of it, it doesn't, just take one picture, then wait 5 minutes to take another for it to set it off. It means when it's a trigger speed, whenever something steps in front of it, means it'll take about 2, maybe 3, 4, 5 pictures at once, bam, 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 back to forth. Back to back. That's what I was trying to say. Back to back. So them are the kind of cameras that I really like because you get several pictures of the deer when it walks by the camera instead of just one picture. So yeah. And here's the camera that was brand new that came out of the box right here. Here it is right here. This thing is sweet, y'all. Look at this camera. It looks just like a tree. I really like the artwork done on it too. Check that out. It's got the Wild Game Innovations deer logo on there. Yeah, here's your screen right here. It tells you the SD card, how many pictures, sensor, camera, flashers. Here's the backup right here. And this thing is incredibly small too, if y'all can tell. My hand's pretty much bigger than this camera. And another thing I like about Wild Game Innovations cameras, their straps are awesome. Check this out. Their straps, you ain't got to worry about tightening up a strap. None of that crap, you know what I mean? All you got is this right here. It's like a little cord right here. And this right here is a little cord, but it's really strong. It holds on really well. All you got to do is put it around the tree, and it stretches to the bigger the tree is. It'll stretch, and it'll still hold the camera in place. I really like that. And that's what I really love about it. So, check it out, y'all. And here, the bottom down here where all your controls are at, here it is right here. You unlock these two little clamp pieces right here together. And this opens right here. Here's all your controls. Yeah, everything's down here. Your batteries go right here. That little slide that over. And your batteries go in there. Push that back. It takes like 8 batteries. There you go. Power. Turn it on for you. Okay. It says no SD card right now. I pretty much got everything set up on it as far as the time and everything. You got to set time on it and everything so that when it takes a picture, if you got a picture of a deer, you want to know what time the deer, what time the picture was taken. and stuff like that. So when that stops flashing, this light right here, when it stops flashing, just like now, it means it's ready to take a picture. But to turn it off, just hold the power button down. Just hold it down and she should cut off. There we go. See, she cuts off. Just hold the power button down, notch these in place, and you're good to go. So that was the new one I got there today. Now here's another one that I got. This right here is also a Wild Game Innovation camera. Now this one's about 2 years old. I got this one about 2 years ago, probably at Walmart, can't remember. And this one was also real nice. It's fairly small as well. And it's got the same thing, a little hook up here. You put the little cords right here and it stretches around the tree. And see, this one will turn on as well. Wild Game Innovation right there. That one right there's got a bright light on it. And this one right here, when that light stops, you know, blinking, it means it's getting ready to take a picture. Stuff like that. And down here is where all your controls are at on this one. Flip these open. And there you go. See, the SD card still in this one right here. Still got it in there. I forgot that one was even in there. But you got your USB hook up here. All your controls if you want to set the time on the camera and stuff like that. Right here, the batteries also go in the bottom right here. I just put brand new batteries in this one, so did the new one. So that right there is my second camera. Now I got one more camera I want to show you guys that I actually use. So now this one is a little different. This right here is a Tasco. This right here is a Tasco camera. This one's fairly small as well, but yet this one right here was a little pricey, believe it or not. You know, just because of the name brand, I guess, and because how small and compact it is. Now this one opens from the side just like the older cameras do. You know, flip these open, and there you go. And the batteries are right here. And let's see. Yep, and all your directions are also in here as well. Anything you need to know, I mean, you look right here, it'll tell you exactly what to do. You know, your side button right here turns it on. Turn that on. And you can pretty much see it blinking right there. Means it's getting ready to take a picture as well. Turn it off. So this right here is a Tasco. I really like this camera. The only thing I don't like about it is the fact that this freaking straps, y'all. The freaking straps get on my nerves. I mean, I just really like the, you know, hang on cord, you know, ones like I was showing you right here. You know, this one right here, these kind of cords that just goes around the tree and stretches to the bigger the tree is. I really like them better than I do these straps. So that's one reason why I really love Wild Game Innovation camera, because that's all they use basically. So yeah, so that is my trail camera selection. I got 2 Wild Game Innovation cameras. I got a Tasco, and I mean, like I said, I've had cameras over the years, and I mean, just from wearing them out and them just, you know, being old, having to replace them. Like I said, I bet I probably have 40, 50 cameras, you know, just don't went through them left and right. But these are the main ones that I've got that are actually working. I probably got a few more that probably don't even work hanging around here. So yeah, that's all I got right now as far as cameras. But I got something else that I want to take care of. We got a question for Reed's Outdoors. Yes, we do. We got another question. Now, the last question I got that I answered was, you know, Reed's favorite dipping tobacco. Now, this question comes from a friend off Facebook. Turn on the iPad here. Yeah, there we go. Now, this question comes from Facebook, alright? So, give me a second. Let me go here. I already got a screenshot and everything. Okay, there we go. Alright, so this question right here is from Hunter Hastings off of Facebook. You know, on Facebook, I posted a post saying if you have a question for Reed's Outdoors, leave a comment below and I'll answer it on the next video. Well, we got a question off Facebook. So, I chose this question because I thought it was pretty funny and it made me laugh. But it was also a good question at the same time, so I was like, why not? So, anyways, off of Facebook, Hunter Hastings asks, Do you think you'll ever be famous? Do I think I'll ever be famous? Oh, man. I don't know if I'll ever be famous or not. Never really thought about that. I never have. Do I ever think I'll ever be famous? I always like to think positive. You know, don't get me wrong. I love to think positive about anything. Keep my head up about anything. And maybe one day in the future. But, you know, as far as right now, probably not right now. But, you know, right now I just do it because, you know, the fun of it and the thrill of it. You know, I love entertaining people and just, you know, shooting the crap with y'all and everything like that. So, I don't know. Probably one day in the future. Probably one day. Maybe one day. That's my answer. Maybe one day. It'd be nice. Don't get me wrong. It would be. So if y'all have any more questions, anything about Reed's Outdoors, y'all know what to do. Leave a comment under this video or leave a comment under a post on Facebook that I make, because I'm all the time making them. If you have a question, leave your comment below and I'll try to get back to it. If I love it, you'll see your question answered right here on Reed's Outdoors. Alright, so I'm about to go to bed. It is late. I'll see y'all next time. This is Reed's Outdoors. I love you guys. And remember, no matter what you're doing, hunt safe, fish safe. See you.